Last 2 times they were ranked 5th, resulted in national championships, and John Cook even mentioned it in his press conference earlier this week. Out of the back row, Stockham on the end line.
Right inside the line here. Nebraska kind of sloppy on offense.
Says he knows what good volleyball looks like, and he thinks his team could get to that point in a couple of years. Wow, great job by Stivrins there on the kill.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Hikes it home.
Yeah, it was going into the net, and Hames just tossed up.
Yeah, I agree, and the errors are a big part of that. I mean, if they don't make, you know, unforced errors that we don't see a lot from Nebraska.
Stockham. Nice dig, though, there from Akana. Stockham back to it, gets the kill. He's rocking him and stocking him. Gets another kill. He's taking another look at that. Finds the
second set. Seems like it's been a whole lot of Lawrence Stivrins.
And that's such a treasure that the Cornhuskers has, to be able to plug different players up front.
In small portions in the 2 losses against Northwestern. Back set pushed. Great save that time. Over the top, Cheshlik. Koyadinovich has another swipe. Longest rally here so far in the early going. Both teams very committed to keeping it going, and it's the Hoosiers with a double block. In Indiana history a couple of years ago, added on to that, we mentioned 361 kills last year. She is certainly a player to watch out for across the entire conference. And how about that? Interesting to see the combos on the wings for Rutgers today. Our side, Indiana, will get their start. They started with their best player, Brianna Edwards, the freshman who was an All-American coming out of high school. But Kirkovich and Chidi have played very well so far as those freshmen. As Indiana takes the first lead here. Who is going to wear down first? And an ace that time, and a big one.
Straight to that far side. That missed by a long shot. And they said originally it was tipped. As instead, Morgan Geddes gets the kill back for Indiana. Armstrong on the serve. Here's Clayton blocked at the middle. It's Savannah Colheed on the season. Fitzner goes near side. It's Westbeld. Here's Boyer to Schmidt near side. Blocked right at the net. It's Colheed and Westbeld that meet for a block. Oliphant's serve is in right on the back line. Almost hit it too far, and the Hawkeyes caught watching. Here on the first set, Iowa has both their timeouts. Indiana has one. Set for Schmidt. Stockham digs it out. Westbeld, one-hand tap, keeps it alive, and Geddes just pushes it over. There's Schmidt, a lob. Westbeld dives. Stockham, dead center. 23-22, 1-point lead for Iowa. That's Oliphant to serve. And Doug, it's an ace. 15-13, Indiana by 2 as Stockham will serve. Here's Audrey Black. Armstrong the dig. Stockham down the middle. It's a kill for Tommy Stockham. So Reins will serve. Hawkeyes trail by 5 in the third set. Stockham to Edwards. Reins digs it out. Here's Schmidt. Armstrong, nice dig. Dead center, Stockham, it's money. Tommy Stockham is straight cash, homie. The one thing is that I've noticed doing volleyball games for a while now in 2020/2021 is that the officials wear a mask.
Flies right out of bounds.
Yeah, you see Lauren Barnes there now setting
number 1 there for the Hoosiers. And now this is a deflection up in the air. Now Wisconsin with the possession. Hilly setting up. Loberg, nice dig out. Now Indiana just taps it over the net. Nice loft. Wisconsin now on the other end. Now we have a nice little rally going here. Armstrong setting up for Tommy Stockham. We'll see how Stockham performs here today. Nice kill attempt by Indiana, but nice job by Wisconsin to recover, and quite a long rally here. See who can come on top. Wisconsin now. It's Robinson. Nice block by Stockham. Edwards floats it up in the air to Armstrong, who just tips it over. And now again, another block, and it's Layla Blackwell again there with the block. So
there's a reason, they're number 1, that's for sure.
I mean, Juliet, when you're 6'8", not much is going to get past you. You better float that ball pretty high up. Edwards there, nice kill by Brianna Edwards right there. Right there, nice, too hot to handle. Haley Armstrong, back there to serve. That one, did it hit the line? It did, yeah, so a service ace.
Teams, you can tell they've made some adjustments early. It's the serve from Izzy Ashburn for Wisconsin. Brianna Edwards right off the back line and a kill. It's Emily Fitzner, the sophomore out of San Diego, to serve for the Hoosiers. Retke to Hilly, and a little tip over by Molly Haggerty. Now out wide for Indiana. That was Morgan Geddes. Another try for Haggerty. Fitzner the feed. Geddes take 2. That one won't go. Great defense by the Badgers. Haggerty blocked.
And this is just a completely different game from the first set.
Lundevic serves. Floats it. Indiana receives. Set by Fitzner over the right side. Poked over there by the other setter, Westbeld. And Penn State sends it back, but Indiana covers. Nice swing there. Pancake dig for Hampton. Left side, Fitzpatrick sails that one long. Penn State and the Lions lead 3-2 here in the first set. Hampton serves, received by Indiana. That one set over down the middle. Nice dig there from Hampton. Back to the right side, Parker. Hard swing. Indiana able to keep it in play. Worked it back to the left side. Free ball sent over there. Penn State sets it up. Blossom, left side, Fitzpatrick. Blocked back. Brianna Edwards. McCall P checks in for Fitzpatrick. Here's her left-handed serve. Indiana receives that one. Westbeld just keeps it in play. And it's tipped by Penn State out of bounds.
Something you really want out of a young group as a coach. You want to get them in the gym, and just not a lot of opportunity for that.
Good cross-court kill from Tommy Stockham there.
It's tough to defend.
Savannah Colheed right back to Otek, the Purdue libero. And Grace Cleveland is stuffed. Not something you see happen very often, and Steve Aird loves it.
Right now you see both blockers hip to hip, hands focused towards the middle of the court.
Dave Shindell does not acquiesce to that request.
Yeah, no dice.
So set point number 2 for Purdue, and that gets the job done. 25-18. A booming ball that time from Morgan Geddes.
Really identifying this out-of-system play and uses that broad.
A lot of hope placed in Indiana's freshman class and a lot of hope placed in Purdue's sophomore class as that ball is down from Zuloff.
Yeah, great save by Westbeld, too, going up with one hand, keeping that ball alive for her to her left and is able to close.
Dave Shindell told us on the phone last week that you can coach Trammell in a way that you really can't a lot of other players as Indiana went side out again. You know, Trammell's got a great demeanor, really a warm person off the court, but hitting .455. She has really played well against Indiana in her career. Westbeld knew it was possibly going over, so she just guided it the rest of the way.
Two teams are stacking up a very evenly matched game so far, as we expected things to be. A hit there from Geddes to the back row. A big swing there, blocked down, and Indiana scores the point.
Against Raynell Jones, one-on-one, you can't ask for much more.
Emily Fitzner will serve for Indiana, leading 10-9. And a nice low line drive and smashed down by Brianna Edwards. She's on fire. Indiana leads 11-9.
Now starting to get her grips on this match.
Another set point here for Indiana as this one is set up for Stockham, and she finds it with a kill. Tommy Stockham back-to-back sets with the set-winning point, and Indiana wins the second set and leads this one 2-0.
I mean, Tommy Stockham, what more can you say? Her and Geddes are just putting on a clinic today.
Alford with the service. This one's a low line drive in play. Set up and killed by Layla Blackwell. Indiana opens up the 21-14 lead.
She didn't wait for the ball to get all the way up there. She just took it as it's moving up. Oh, beautiful.
He's just building this program and building this culture, which is exactly what the Hoosiers needed when he stepped in. Just continue to build a culture and build from the ground up, and that's exactly what he's doing.
So much power up front. We've seen a couple from Stockham, another from Geddes, and even Edwards. And there's a service ace. I mean, that one untouched for Morgan Geddes.
Again, just like with IU, they're growing pains, and they'll just continue to work on that.
So Geddes able to get that one over the net. Kara Lewis able to try to dig that one out, but couldn't really get good positioning, and that one went back. We've seen mistakes on both sides here today, particularly with the serving. So Sydney Dower, oh, wow, a quick serve there, and kill right there from Brooke Westbell. Maryland up 2-1 as we enter set number 4. And Emily Fitzner ready to set things up. That one floated over. Dug out nicely by Sire, but no one else there. That one drops to the ground, so credit Indiana.
Good aggressive error.
I'm sure Mark Rosen agrees. And Pertowski goes right back up, and the Wolverines need to cover the free ball, send over and over pass, and is riding a 3-0 run. Set outside to Stockham. And she rolls it over the block.
To play a very good Purdue team next weekend. Out of the break, Terry will send it over. Great serve. The Illini are serving great tonight. Stockham will get a try, pounds it through the block, but D plays it up out of system. Bump set by the libero. They get it to Cooney. Cooney's blocked, but it's covered by Brown. The Illini out of system again. Bump set by Cooper again. Bruna on the outside. Off high hands and off the overhead dig by the libero Armstrong. Out of the back row, Edwards will get a try. Sent back over on one. Westbeld will go middle to number 24. That's Blackwell, and Blackwell places it in bounds. Barely, but she got it in.
Yeah.
Point Indiana. Coach Thomas has been doing the golf clap all season. Even though there's no need to be quiet, there are no fans here. The Illini set middle for Riley. Blocked, but it's covered off the shoulder of Taylor Cooper. Bruna will get a try. Blocked, but it's covered deep by, that is Raina Terry down there. Swing by Cooney, and Cooney is blocked. They can't cover it. Third time was the charm for the Hoosiers. Point Indiana.
And then the third set was all Illini. They ended up with their first clean sweep of the season last night. Dug out by Armstrong. Here's Stockham. And a point for Indiana coming out on fire here in set number 1.
I think Taylor Cooper wishes she could have had that back. She almost moved out of the way of that swing, but coming in, hitting that back corner, because it does that, sometimes she gets a lucky bounce with the net.
One service ace away from 40 on the year. Blackwell with the slide.
Raina Terry's arms weren't even up yet and ready to block that before she had hit the ball.